we are live and we are back. E.F.W. Destruction from the compound in Liverpool, our spiritual home. I'm Max Maddox alongside the NEW World Heavyweight Champion Owen. And Owen, how did it feel, buddy?
Well, I am so glad to be back on the air finally. Yes. The amount of screaming I've heard backstage due to these technical issues and so on.
Yeah, I can tell you something, folks. We haven't had a massive amount of information about our new boss, Adrian Goldman, but my God, we certainly found out how he solved problems swiftly, efficiently, and savagely. I think that's fair to say. It wasn't pretty for the technicians. I think they're still bleeding internally. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick it off here. We have confirmed for Riot the Women's Tag Team Championship will be a TLC. Two E.F.W. stars will also make their NEW debuts. There will be a 60-minute Iron Man match, and the IC Championship between GBH and Cowboy Roy, and there will also, of course, be a United States Championship match between Brad Moss versus the Mechanic.
Yeah, and we still don't know what kind of stipulation that holds, but what a card it's lining up to be already.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to be crazy. There's so much to cover. We're going to give it to you piece by piece tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, E.F.W. with the first live show back under the Goldman regime. I think this pokey little development show seems to be coming along in its strides there, Owen.
Well, yeah, quite a surprise that it's not one of the big leagues, if you will, shows coming to you first, but here we are, E.F.W. Destruction,
and now maybe E.F.W. are starting to play in the big leagues themselves. This is, of course, for this historic women's tag team tournament that's been going on here in the NEW, and of course we have some of the ladies from the E.F.W. tonight. Green Girl Dynamite and Morgan Morales will face off against Sakamoto Dixon and Selena Figueroa. And the winner of this match will essentially move forward in the tag team tournament.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's kind of at a crucial stage now with only essentially a week remaining. There's already the Enforcers with a score of 3, the Outlaws and Fox and Nancy Valentine with a score of 2. Essentially, whoever goes through tonight is going to have to win again to be in with a running for that shot.
Yeah, Green Girl Dynamite and Morgan Morales have made an interesting team.
Well, yeah, very successful here.
Unorthodox, but definitely successful in the E.F.W. If you've not seen these guys yet compete, you're in for a treat. This 100-pound pocket rocket, Green Girl Dynamite. Such a positive attitude in the E.F.W.
Yeah, resident superhero, always trying to fight within the rules.
Clearly well liked as well by the NEW faithful, giving her a big welcome there. We welcome her tag team partner Morgan Morales, 5'5", a little bit taller than Dynamite, who stands at 5'1", 135 pounds, from Sacramento, California. Morales, relatively new to the E.F.W, but it's made a big impact, especially in the tag team division with Dynamite.
Well, yeah, and seemingly
like a hot prospect.
Adhered herself to the fans here.
Oh, absolutely, a high-risk style. Very athletic. We know she's got a background in mixed martial arts, a bit of kickboxing, hard strikes. I think some kind of gymnastic background as well, and considering the kind of offense that she's been showing in the E.F.W.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Very skilled, this one.
This essentially is something brand new to a lot of NEW fans. All the talents tonight are, of course, from our development division, E.F.W. 4 of the best ladies that we have, in my opinion, in that division, in this match tonight.
Well, yeah, again, essentially one of these teams will go through to face an NEW team or two in their journey to get at those titles that are yet to be crowned, you know. Who doesn't want to be first at something like that?
It is indeed historic. here in the NEW. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen this entrance before, I feel myself and my broadcast partner should warn you, it's long.
Oh yeah, I mean,
very, very long.
If you're thinking, oh, am I going to miss anything if I go to the toilet or put the kettle on? No, you're probably not. You'll probably just catch the end of this entrance.
Standing in at 5'9", 135 pound from Bangkok, Thailand, the queen of strong style herself, Sakamoto Dixon. And many are tipping this one right here, excuse me, to be the future E.F.W Women's Champion.
Well, yeah, she's definitely proven herself in the division, and I was going to say, not to take away from this match that is going to be explosive to say the least, tornado tag steel cage. It's going to be very interesting, but we might as well take this opportunity to fill the fans in with some of the things that have been going on here.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It could be a good point to tell that Red is indeed injured, and unless he is cleared to wrestle before Riot 2, then the number 2 contender will take his place. So that's an interesting one for you right there, Owen.
Well, yeah, the doctor's still not clearing Red as of the end of this week. You know, as of today, he is still not cleared to wrestle, and therefore it's looking like I might have to face the number 2 contender, which currently is Daryl Graves. But it looks like Adrian Goldman has been throwing a lot of the NEW rank in matches to see where they should stand.
Absolutely, and it's also important to recognise as well, Owen, that both these teams have a victory apiece in the women's tag team tournament, so this match is absolutely crucial here tonight.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Will Sakamoto Dixon have 2 championships to her name very, very soon?
Well, again, it's a question we're asking.
She's on the precipice of greatness, this young lady.
We've been asking this of Fox recently, if she gets the opportunity. But again, if Sakamoto Dixon gets the opportunity at the Women's Championship very soon, then she could be the one with 2 titles.
Of course, Sakamoto Dixon also coming off that absolutely phenomenal ladder match with Riley Patterson.
Oh, it was an incredible match.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, the fact that we couldn't bring that live meant that a lot of people got fired that day by our boss Adrian Goldman. It was one to remember.
Oh, we had a lot. So many memorable matches that we aren't able to bring you. It hurts me that they're not in the archive now. Just left to be word of legend, but they were phenomenal believers, and we hope that the phenomenality continues.
Well, you know, the people who believe it are the people who saw it live, which is why you gotta get down to the compound for E.F.W. Selena Figueroa,
another relative newcomer here in the E.F.W.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, new but impressive, absolutely.
Impressive.
5'3", 120 pounds, Baltimore, Maryland, but obviously with a Spanish background. Very proud of her heritage, her mixed heritage. Selena Figueroa, athletic to the core, but doing some form of gymnastics or another since she was 3 years of age. Mexican wrestling pro, of course, for many years.
Very confident in herself, which is probably why Sakamoto Dixon finds it easy to team up with her.
Oh yeah, I mean, Dixon, of course, with that New Japan background, and Figueroa with that New Mexico background. It's 2 very hard-hitting styles that do seem to work well together. Of course, Tornado Steel Cage Rules. Our first match to kick off Bat Live in the E.F.W.
And that's it, there are no tags, which is going to make this an even more interesting match as time goes on.
By Morales there on Figueroa early on in this match. It feels good to be back. Flying DDT. By Morales. Of course, this one's obviously, the give us a hard one to start off with, considering we've been essentially off for the week.
Well, yeah, now having to keep track of 4 women in the ring.
There's very DDT there by Green Girl Dynamite, I think. Slightly hidden by Morales. By the camera. We apologise if you miss any of the action. We'll do the best we can.
The crucifix there.
Oh my god, what a crucifix. And then Dynamite
fighting back on Sakamoto Dixon at the back.
Almost like a reverse sunset flip there by Dynamite. It was a beautiful manoeuvre nonetheless. And a suplex to follow up. Hit hard for that suplex there. 100 pounds of sheer determination, this Green Girl Dynamite. Oh,
big leg drop from Figueroa there.
Backdrop. Big backdrop. Dixon's in trouble here against our resident superhero.
Oh yeah, that's it. She's not the tallest. She's not the heaviest, but she has a hell of a fighting spirit.
Oh. Armbar countered over by Dixon, who's fighting back with those knife hand chops. Big suplex by Morales countered. By Figueroa, excuse me. Russian leg sweep, beautiful.
Yeah, Figueroa capitalising there.
Oh, and a leg drop.
And now the less favoured team by the fans here. They've got things in their side of the cards.
Oh, massive powerbomb, a Dixon bomb. That could be Green Girl Dynamite out. Figueroa from the top. And a Santon Splash. Senton. And an elbow to boot.
And that's it. Sakamoto Dixon looking to leave.
Too focused on the opponents in the ring. It's not noticed Dixon climbing the cage. Green Girl Dynamite has, but it might be far too late.
Wait.
She's climbing after Sakamoto Dixon. My God, the speed of Green Girl Dynamite. She's caught Dixon. She's caught Dixon at the top.
My word.
Not for long.
Came crashing.
My God, they both fly. Green Girl Dynamite can fly, Owen. I always wondered. Oh.
And here's the thing. I do believe in these rulings, both partners have to leave the cage. Of course, if that's the case, then as soon as you get over there, your partner's helpless in the ring against two other men. Well, two other women in this case.
Oh, good God. An inverted powerbomb and a good old-fashioned powerbomb at the same time. Figueroa and Dixon working absolutely seamlessly together. This is beautiful to watch. These have become such an impressive tag team, Erwin, in such a short space of time.
Yeah,
that cannot be denied.
Wow. Dixon trying to make Green Girl Dynamite tap. Figueroa taking out both of them as they tried to capitalise on Dixon.
Yeah, this has been a great match to kick off E.F.W destruction. The rabid fans in Liverpool, 3,000 strong in the compound. Snapmare suplex by Figueroa to Green Girl Dynamite. Oh. Well, the bad guys are winning, Owen.
Oh yeah, and Dixon's looking to climb once again. Does not look good for the superhero and her sidekick here.
Meanwhile, I don't think Morales would appreciate being called a sidekick one bit. Figueroa seemingly sacrificing herself there a little bit for a tag team partner. Sakamoto Dixon, the Queen of Strong Style, is out.
Well,
it's a 2-on-1 now, essentially, and as you quite rightly said before.
Well, that's it. That's where this kind of match becomes really interesting, because yeah, you've got one person escaped, but now it essentially becomes a 2-on-1.
Oof. Take that. And again. Morales on the roll. In the corner. Oh, big shoulder.
Yeah. Building up for something.
Oh. The Morales wave. The fans love that one.
Sending her to the other corner.
Maybe it's Dixon's. Oh.
Far out.
Excuse me. Dynamite's turn. Too many D's in this match. Oh. Big boot.
Trying to fight out of the corner. Morales stopping the offense once again.
Green Girl Dynamite seems to be hulking out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Oh, what a suplex into the corner, my God, by Morales.
And look at this, they're both coming out at the same time.
Dixon is helpless. She's watching this, but there's nothing she can do about it. Mike Shatopa keeping a beady eye on Sakamoto Dixon just outside the shot. It's all up to Figueroa, who's only just getting up. She has to stop at least one of these ladies or it's over. It's too late. It's too late. Oh my God, this is a massive upset. This is a massive upset right here tonight. Morgan Morales and Green Girl Dynamite. Look how much it means. Look at Dynamite.
Dixon thought she had it in the bag.
Oh
left
my
her
God.
tag team partner to it.
The veterans.
Failed as consequence.
Sakamoto Dixon and Selena Figueroa have been beaten by the rookies. Green Girl Dynamite and Morgan Morales. This is a huge upset tonight in E.F.W. My God, what a match.
Oh, what a way to kick
wow.
returning live. Brilliant.
I'm absolutely I'm absolutely speechless. There's nothing to be said but bravo to those two young ladies right there who are just 2 steps away from making history. Riot 6 until the 20th of May next Sunday. We will crown new women's tag team champions.
And they could very well be our first ever women's tag team champions, and we've questioned this before. Does that mean they come over to NEW as an automatic thing? If that were to be the case, it could be an incredible move.
I have absolutely no idea.
Green Girl Dynamite and Morgan Morales.
I mean, it could be an incredible coup. I mean, I said it at the start of the match here, and I really do genuinely consider those two of the best. You know, those 4 ladies, all the best, excuse me, in E.F.W. right now, and for them to move over to NEW would of course be very beneficial for their career. You want to be on the main card at the end of the day.
Definitely. You know, that's the reason they're in E.F.W. to get to the NEW.
We make no bones about it, that is the promised land for all these wrestlers here tonight. And well, this is a rivalry here, and that's really starting to hot up here in E.F.W. Isaac Thompson and Ray Sullivan, who've been at it a few times before.
Oh yeah, again, some delicious matches that they've endured between each other. An Iron Man match that went back and forth and ended in a draw.
Yeah, a 2-all draw. That really was a match for the ages between Thompson and Sullivan. Who what would be called the dark time. 6'4" and 259 pounds in Budapest, Romania. Isaac Thompson. This guy is a guy a lot of people have short memories of, and this guy is a guy who took the Reaper to the very limit. This is the closest this man is the closest to anyone has ever been to beating the Reaper. It was Isaac Thompson.
That's very true, but once again, he's got that ladder to climb, it seems. And he stopped along the way.
It was an achievement.
Ray Sullivan.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ray Sullivan is pretty determined to make a name for himself here in the E.F.W. by hook or by crook. Big, powerful, and a whole lot of attitude. The 2-time All-American. Originally from Kingston, Jamaica, the 6'5", 250 pound powerhouse. Ray Sullivan. Sugarfoot Ray Sullivan.
Yeah, of course, his professional nickname, if you will, Sugarfoot.
Because he's as quick as he is strong, going.
Well, yeah, losing a one-on-one match last night to Isaac Thompson, but what one hell of a match it was, and he's looking to even the score here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, both these guys have took a beating at the hands of each other. This one's really started to heat up between these two men. This one will not be for the weak of heart, I can tell you that. Do you want to tell, ladies and gentlemen, what stipulation this match is tonight, Owen?
Well, yeah, this match tonight is, of course, no holds barred.
Damn right, it's no holds barred. Your favourite kind of match, Ray Sullivan and Isaac Thompson. It's gonna get ugly. Oh!
Anytime the weapons can come out, you bet me that one of these will utilise that, if not both.
I think both of these guys would have been great hardcore champions in their day.
Most definitely. Oh my word.
Then another Anaconda bomb. What the hell was that? Oh! Whatever the hell it was effective.
Very similar to a Vega bomb.
Yeah, very, very similar.
Maybe a Sullivan bomb.
Yeah, Ray Sullivan showing just how powerful he is. I mean, Isaac Thompson is 9 pounds heavier than Ray Sullivan, and he picked him up like he was a paper bag. These two guys, as tough as they come. As good old JR would say, as tough as $2 steaks. Isaac Thompson and Ray Sullivan.
And here we go, Sullivan with a sledgehammer.
Oh God.
Wanting to start things off. Oh, changes his mind, throws it down on the ground.
What it can do is just as much, almost as much damage on the ground as it can on the hands of Sullivan if he drops him on it.
Very true.
He might not need it if he keeps using those stairs the way he is. That was a vicious shot to Isaac Thompson.
Ray Sullivan just in absolute control here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Ray Sullivan is looking about as focused as I think as I've ever seen him.
Clearly wanting to at least even the playing field here with a victory. Going for it straight away as well. Oh,
yeah, I mean, technically their record reads at the moment 1 tie and 1 win for Isaac Thompson, so Ray Sullivan really does need this one to even out the score. Oh my God, that power and elevation. Sullivan picking him up, and looks like he's going to give him a little bit more, but might have been unwise in my opinion, because Thompson somehow finding that legendary resilience of his, fighting back, throwing Sullivan's shoulder into that ring post. Oh God!
Slams him out of the turnbuckle. Absolutely incredible. After everything Ray Sullivan threw at him outside of the ring. Yeah,
like Ray Sullivan is, I mean, those shots outside sickening for them, that wafer thin mat. I mean, I don't know how Isaac Thompson is standing, never mind fighting back the way he is. It's just...
Let's not forget as well, Isaac Thompson, I believe, still nursing some minor injuries from his encounters with the Reaper.
Oh yeah, there's no way Isaac Thompson is 100%. There's no way either of these men are 100% considering some of the beatings they've took over the last few weeks, but they're willing to compete. Just drives them forward. My God, what a lariat! Well, what a lariat!
Let's not forget the unsuspecting team of Ray Sullivan and Wade Nelson appeared almost out of nowhere.
That was an eye-watering clothesline by Isaac Thompson. That gut-busting guillotine manoeuvre on the top rope's not going to help matters for Ray Sullivan.
Well, no, Ray trying to
get Jesus, what a boot! What a boot by Thompson!
Well, that's it. When you get those that kind of size boot to the face, it's kind of hard to come back.
Throwing a 250-pound man across the ring.
Sullivan's on his knees.
Like he was a child's toy. That was insane strength. Oh God.
And Sullivan trying for a backdrop, but Isaac Thompson shifting that massive frame of his and just crossbodying him instead.
These two guys just flat out do not like each other, Erwin. I mean, I genuinely believe there's some real heat between these guys. And I think unless someone talks to them real soon, someone's going to get seriously hurt. And I know these guys are competitors, and I know they want to win, but there is a line. There has to be a line, because these two guys just want to kill each other.
Well, yeah, this kind of looks like it's gone beyond the sporting realm here.
Oh.
I've seen this before.
Oh God. Completely different personalities, Isaac Thompson and Ray Sullivan. Going for a pin, 2.
Ray Sullivan does not want to be defeated here tonight.
Well, Ray Sullivan, I think, has made clear that this is getting personal for him.
Well, yeah, I've got to say he's almost got more to lose as far as pride goes than Thompson does here.
You are talking about a 2-time All-American, Owen. This incredibly decorated man, Ray Sullivan. Oh God!
What a slide!
Of course, the ropes will have no condition because of the no-holds rules and no-hold-barred rules, and Isaac Thompson picks up a victory there against Ray Sullivan. A very impressive Ray Sullivan, but not enough tonight against Isaac Thompson, whose role continues. It has to be said, Owen, here in the E.F.W.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ray Sullivan had his moments in that match. Didn't waste any time upon it, but Isaac Thompson managing to get the odd reversal here and there just enough to eventually get enough time to gain the victory. One hell of a match.
A great match, yeah. I mean, those guys, I knew they'd want to perform. I knew that this had become personal, I think, for both men. And again, Thompson now has 2 victories over Ray Sullivan, and you're going to believe that Ray Sullivan will not be happy about that one bit.
Definitely not. I can tell you right now, knowing Ray Sullivan, from what we've seen here in the E.F.W, this one's not over by a long shot.
No, I think there could be more to come from these guys, absolutely. Isaac Thompson, right now, is the better man, but Ray Sullivan definitely lives to fight another day. A great night so far here live in E.F.W Destruction. We thank you again for joining us from the compound in Liverpool. We also need to tell you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that Jimmy Falcon pinned and eliminated Vega in a match, an incredible dark victory for Jimmy Falcon, and then called him out the next night. If that wasn't crazy enough, you know, knowing that basically Vega would be after him after the victory, Snake came out, those guys had a match.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Jimmy came out to the ring and he was like, look, I know what Vega does. If he loses, he goes after the person that he lost against. So he wanted to save time and get him in the ring. I thought that was the boldest move I've ever seen Jimmy perform. And then all of a sudden, yeah, Snake came out. They had a match. Jimmy Falcon won.
And then fended off both Snake and Vega.
Well, yeah, Vega tried to interfere after the victory. It did not work.
It was a crazy ass idea, but Vega made him pay for it the day after. We'll tell you more about that possibly a little bit later tonight. We have to focus on this man right now, and I think it's been fair to say his move to E.F.W has not been particularly well received by this man, Kobayashi.
Possibly the biggest fall from grace in NEW history.
That's a big claim. It's a big claim, Owen.
I mean, this guy was once the television champion.
He was a former TV champion, yeah, standing at 5'10", 230 pounds from Osaka, Japan. Kobayashi, with obviously a New Japan career as well that many would not sniff at tonight. He says he's been humiliated. He claims he's been shamed. He claims that there's been some unfair managerial treatment of him. People not treating him in the way he feels he should be treated. Kobayashi is not a happy man right now here in the E.F.W.
Well, no, I mean, his losing streak has almost become, you know, a terminology for people who aren't having the run of their career.
It's starting to become known as a Kobayashi.
Yeah, I mean, the rise and fall of Kobayashi is almost film-worthy. Well, here's a guy who's never had the rise yet, but he gets a rise out of the audience with that t-shirt.
Absolutely, Gene Taylor and his hatred for Liverpool is becoming well documented and it's not appreciated, that's for sure, by the rabid E.F.W faithful. In their home, the compound, Liverpool, Gene Taylor stands at 5'9", 275 pounds from Norwich, England, and you can tell with his team colours on today, and of course it looks perfectly innocent, and then it's not. Gene Taylor, well, it's a cheap pop, but
well,
it kind of works for him, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, what else can you say about him?
He loses the height advantage, but he gains the weight advantage. That's what you can say about him. Do your research, Gene Taylor is up against a former TV champion tonight. This, I believe, is first blood.
Well, yeah, Kobayashi with a lot to prove here.
Saying that, you know, he's sick of people disrespecting him, and he's going to, quote, beat some respect into Gene Taylor tonight.
Well, he's starting this match off exactly that way. The rookie doesn't know what's hit him.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor may not know what he's about to undertake here. He may not know what he signed up for. Gene Taylor, who basically said Kobayashi was well past it, he was done. Kobayashi not very happy about that statement.
Oh, very unhappy. I mean, look at that drop kick.
Which of course led us to this. And Kobayashi just Well, frankly, kicking the living shit out of Gene Taylor in the early onset of this matchup.
Yeah, Gene Taylor rocked. I mean, he came off the ropes there, didn't even see where Kobayashi was.
What an arm drag takedown by Kobayashi. Beautiful maneuver there. Oh, by the veteran from Japan, the former TV champion. Gene Taylor would be lucky to have half the career that Kobayashi has had. Oh! Inverted DDT.
And there's the move that he started this match off with, and Gene Taylor has had absolutely no offense so far.
Big elbow. Of course, this match will continue until blood has been drawn. Gene Taylor has never been in this kind of situation before. Kobayashi has had more first blood matches than Gene Taylor has had matches.
And that was an absolutely beautiful senton there.
Oh, it was a glorious. Okay, Gene Taylor's a rookie, but he's absolutely no slouch. I mean, Kobayashi's been on fire in this match so far, and he's looking incredibly focused. Oh,
hang on a second. Gene Taylor maybe
leg sweep.
May have been waiting for an opportune moment.
It's a beautiful counter there by Taylor, it has to be said. From absolutely nowhere, Taylor looks like he could be right back in this thing. Big, powerful suplex. What a great move by the rookie Gene Taylor. I mean, this guy can go. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. You may not like his attitude, but he can go. Big shot to the ribs.
Well, yeah, and I think he might have been soaking some of Kobayashi's assault in to let him wind himself, but that hasn't been the case. Kobayashi coming back with a suplex, brainbuster of his own.
Kobayashi, 14 years Gene Taylor's senior. That will take effect eventually.
Taylor's still trying to fight back.
European uppercut and a Russian leg sweep again. Oh my God, showing a vicious streak there, Gene Taylor with a kick to the guts, of course. He can be as vicious as he likes in this match because it's no holds barred again in this first blood matchup. There's been a lot of violence tonight. It's going to continue, I think it's safe to say.
And again, this match could end at any point. As soon as that blood comes out, that's it.
We're not talking about a speckle of blood either, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the Crimson Mask. When we say bust open here in the E.F.W, we mean bust open.
And that's it, when the referee calls it, you'll be able to see it.
Oh, kick to the sternum there by Taylor, who's, well, frankly, he's been impressive tonight. I mean, after that early onslaught by Kobayashi, that frankly looked brutal. My God, springboard elbow. Gene Taylor has fought back with authority here. My God, what an elbow drop that was. Arm drag counter. Now that's veteran. That is veteran instinct right there, Owen. You must appreciate that.
Absolutely incredible. And we've seen this from Kobayashi before.
It's gut wrench. Oh, gut wrench German suplex. I mean, no one does that better in the business than Kobayashi. You can say what you like about the man, but he is a sound technician. What a backdrop.
I think Kobayashi's looking to end it right here.
Oh my word.
That rapid German suplex.
Won't bust Taylor open. He needs to get more shots to the head, does Kobayashi. To be the perfect time to do it. Taylor must be dazed after that hellacious German.
Yeah, Taylor's just like a ragdoll at this point. Now Kobayashi just stretching him out a little, weakening him up. Gene Taylor though, trying to break free.
Shots to the ribs and an arm drag out of sheer desperation by Gene Taylor, who's telling Kobayashi to get back to his feet. I think that's a rookie mistake, and it's definitely going to come back and bite him in the ass, in my opinion. Kobayashi's not going to like that one bit.
That little dance he does simply to rile up the crowd.
He calls it the canary jig. Gene Taylor. It's goddamn Norwich City obsession. Oh!
We've seen that from Gene Taylor before as well. Again, not enough to cause blood.
Vicious neck breaker shot to the head. Kobayashi fighting back. Oh my word, what a maneuver! It was like a converted backbreaker there.
Yeah, had the arm trapped.
Right across the face. Oh, took down the referee. Chitopa's down. Oh, it's not Chitopa down. It's goddamn Apprentice. Goddamn it, Bob. He's always getting in the way. Oh.
Yeah, he's a bit slower than Shitoka.
Oh.
Flying dropkick.
Flying dropkick. God, when Shitoka retires, we are screwed.
Taylor now.
Oh.
Impaler DDT.
It was glorious to watch. Gene Taylor with that fabulous inverted DDT. Elevated.
Snap suplex from Kobayashi though, he seems almost unfazed by it.
Yeah, it just seemed to annoy Kobayashi more than anything. What a snap suplex! Oh! Shades of Scumero Diaz.
Oh, and an elbow drop. But again, this is all about the blood. Oh, this could do it. Oh, enziguri!
My
almost like an inverted enziguri.
Right to the face, that's what he needs to do.
Oh, and slamming his face once again into the mat.
He's just weakening the forehead there of Gene Taylor, the veteran instincts of Kobayashi kicking in. He's become all about the head now.
Well, it's almost good to see Kobayashi actually having some luck in a match. Even if he doesn't win here tonight, he's definitely earned my respect back and his climb can begin once again. However, a victory would definitely do him a big favour.
Armbreaker.
Taylor rolling out of the ring.
I'm sure Kobayashi will be so happy to hear that you approve of him continuing his career. Kobayashi on the outside, trying to continue the attack with a flying knee buster. My God, what a manoeuvre.
Well, vicious. He's been down on his luck for so long.
Well, you know, you make your own luck, you know that. You didn't get become champion by being lucky.
Well, it's just good to see that this guy isn't going to fall some more and lose to someone like Gene Taylor at the moment.
Well, Gene Taylor is not out of this one yet. Blood has not yet been spilt, and that is the only way that we will see an end to this matchup. Can't be counted out, you can't submit. You can't lay down for a free count.
That sledgehammer that was involved in the first match.
You simply have to bleed. Oh!
Between wood and body, and a sledgehammer colliding.
Good God, another shot right to the ribs, and another by Kobayashi.
Before this match is over.
Brutal shots.
Oh, another senton out on that wood.
Showing absolutely no regard for his own safety or indeed Gene Taylor's. Kobayashi using his own body as a weapon, misses with the Shinsaka. Bullstorm on the wood. Did that bust open Kobayashi? I don't think it did.
I don't know where the referee is. Oh.
Taylor staying well out of the way. As the E.F.W referees do tend to do. This is why we need Mike to work out. Oh! Right on the outside. This is why we need Mike to work every night, Oh! How is Kobayashi not busted open? How is Gene Taylor not bleeding?
Well, they both had an exchange of assault on that. Oh my word! On that wood out there.
It was almost like a code breaker manoeuvre on Kobayashi before, and I think he got his hand in front of his face, or that would have been it, knee to the face. That could have done it as well. Kobayashi still no, may have just blocked it again with just pure instinct. Oh, face buster. Gene Taylor is absolutely determined to bust Kobayashi open. It's exactly what he needs to do. The exhaustion of that young man. This will be the biggest victory of Gene Taylor's career if he beats Kobayashi tonight. I mean, losing streak or not, this would be a huge win for Taylor. It would be a massive upset.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be long now. They're out on the wood. It's a dangerous place to be. It's a lot easier to bust yourself open or your opponent. Kobayashi not looking too good out there. He's got the DDT.
In a whole lot of trouble getting planted with that DDT by Gene Taylor. Body splash right afterwards. Throwing his own body in the way of Kobayashi once again. It's been all Taylor.
Oh, another forearm.
Just straight to the head.
Oh, and there we go. Using his heel, the back heel of his boot, just to right across. Kobayashi's already weak and face. It was brutal, but it worked. Kobayashi was beaten by the rookie Gene Taylor. Kobayashi's losing streak continues, but what a victory for the young man Gene Taylor. That has to be the biggest victory in his career to date, Erwin.
Probably the best fight we've seen from Kobayashi in a long time, I've got to say.
Absolutely. I mean, no doubt about it. Tonight, Kobayashi was all business. He was focused, he was competitive, he was brutal at times. But this man, this young man took it, he endured it, and he victored Gene Taylor, the rookie, over a former TV champion, Owen.
Possibly to the surprise of everyone here
tonight. What a match.
Well, speaking of potential,
right here is one that has grade A Slobberknocker written all over it, in my opinion.
It's an E.F.W Women's Championship match between Riley Patterson
and Farrier, and it's for the title, Erwin, and it's happening tonight.
Yeah, of course, Patterson picking up the victory over Sakamoto Dixon in that ladder match.
I knew you'd get that.
Incredible, yeah, I was struggling for the name for a second. And then, yeah, now she faces Farrier.
You know what, Erwin, I'm like one of those documentary teams out in the wild. I don't interfere in what's happening, I just observe it and hope for the best. And coming up next, Riley Patterson and Farrier, in what's going to be a hellacious encounter between two
great competitors. Farrier has been a fighting champion,
no question about that, and Riley Patterson, student of the legendary Funk You, Terry Funk.
And well, this match could really be anyone's guess. I mean, Riley Patterson, always the underdog, I would say, but not always a loser in that regard.
No, I mean, God knows, she was bumped into that ladder by Sakamoto Dixon, and she drop kicked into it, and she still got to that briefcase, she still got this match.
Oh yeah. The amount of fight was unreal, probably still a bit bruised at least from that.
Oh, there's no way that Riley Patterson is 100% in this match tonight, in my mind. There's absolutely no way. 5'7", 135 pounds from Moscow, Poland. Riley Patterson, student of Terry Funk, has been on a hell of a roll as of late here in the E.F.W, but tonight she faces our best, and she's best because she's champion, a woman she's never beat, Farrier. Will that be on the mind tonight of this young lady, Riley Patterson, as she says her words in her corner? The traditional entrance of Patterson, waiting for Farrier, old before her time, this young lady, but what heart, what competitive spirit. A lot of respect for this former boxer, Riley Patterson, absolutely, in the back, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely.
But a lot of respect for this strange lady as well, Farrier. Standing in at 5'8", 152 pounds from Lisbon, all the way from Portugal, the current women's champion, and she's been a great fighting champion, Erwin, but who plays mind games like Farrier?
Well, exactly, the unorthodox style of Farrier has thrown a lot of her opponents, has kept her title on many occasions. And now she faces Riley Patterson in possibly her toughest match to date.
Yeah, I mean, Riley Patterson has had some challenges in her career so far. As I said earlier before, she has never beaten this lady, and don't let this entrance fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This is ring psychology at its absolute finest. This is Farrier freaking out her opponents, quite frankly, trying to get into their heads, trying to examine their mindset. Farrier's good to go. She is undoubtedly the fresher woman in this matchup. Riley Patterson is at best 70% in my estimation, or after the last couple of weeks. Farrier knows that if she keeps her head in this match, and if she does what she can do, then she is clear favourite tonight in what's going to be, I think, hellacious
women's title match, Erwin.
Oh, and you can bet that Farrier's going to look to exploit any kind of weakness that Riley Patterson shows here tonight. But of course,
it has come to this.
15 minutes. A lot can happen in 15 minutes.
Yes, a match for the ages. The challenger raises her hand to the delights of the E.F.W. faithful, and the champion with a title, holding it for what could be the last time in this impressive first reign as champion. Another very positive reaction, it has to be said, from the E.F.W. faithful. Both these ladies.
Well, yeah,
somehow
a surprising ovation for Farrier. I mean,
a surprising ovation for Patterson, who's frankly done some pretty heinous things since she's been in EFW.
Well, either way, it'll be this is going to be one hell of a match.
Either lady would make a fine champion. A 15-minute Ironman match out, the first of the two main events here tonight.
Let's not forget. Next Sunday, it's going to be an hour Ironman match. That's going to be absolutely incredible.
Yes, it is. I mean, these ladies doing a traditional 15-minute Ironman match to keep things into a relatively short time on our normal shows. This is the traditional time here in the NEW, but yes, as you quite rightly say, Owen, in the early onset of this match at Riot, we will see the whole shebang.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Well, yeah, I mean,
planning DDT by Patterson.
We're used to commentating for two and a bit hours at a push, but just a match that's going to be an hour long. I mean, I can't wait. It's GBH versus Cowboy Roy.
It's going to be a good one. I mean, it's going to be an honour to call it, no doubt about that. This match, however, and its massive ramifications, is heating up nicely. Farrier with a Hurricane Rana, textbook Hurricane Rana to Patterson, who had some early offense. It's now all a champion. Bulldog by Farrier. This could be a good match.
Well, yeah. Patterson will have to show some offense soon.
Well, Patterson had it in the early going while we were talking, and Farrier just kind of powered out of it. Oh my God, there was a slap across the face, showing absolutely no respect for her opponent.
And again,
vicious slap. Oh, flying out again by Farrier.
Patterson as a challenger almost has the uphill struggle in this match.
That's very true.
Countouts and disqualifications will count toward her, but in that sense, Farrier can win with a draw. Riley can't.
That's an excellent point, Owen. I mean, Patterson has to beat Farrier. Farrier doesn't have to beat Patterson.
Farrier just showing more disrespect towards Patterson as she sends her out of the ring.
Big clothesline over the top rope. Farrier taking control of this matchup. Patterson in trouble here, no doubt about it. The count begins. Taylor recovers sufficiently to count to 10, hopefully. Can he count to 10, Bob? Bob, can you count? Oh, there's no point asking him. Oh, if we're going this way, well, this may suit Patterson. My God, what a fucking elbow on the wood. Always puts her body on the line, Riley Patterson, at every possible occasion. Oh,
but a jawbreaker from
Well, she may have brought this on herself. Farrier's no slouch to these kind of conditions. Oh! What a backdrop. On the wood, spine to the pine.
And I think the referee is up to 8.
Oh, this be 1-1, I mean, I'm not quite sure what happens.
Well, yeah, again,
if they both get counted out.
Farrier.
Oh, look at this, it's a race back to the ring.
Oh, that's the 9.
My God, that was close.
I couldn't quite hear it, the crowd were exploding here.
That was an amazing run back by both ladies. At the count of 9. I couldn't hear Taylor's count because of the fans.
And if it was a 1-1, then Farrier would still win.
Well,
Riley still trying to get to her feet here.
A question thankfully we don't yet have to answer because the score remains 0-0. 11 minutes further just struck. 11:25. remain. The count continues, as does Bob Taylor's. Farrier misses with the knee, right hand by Patterson on the shoulders.
Going for a knee to the ref there.
Yeah, it looked like a shade of Harley race there. Bob Taylor looked like he could have been in trouble again. With a face buster on Farrier. Oh, kind of one kick out.
Reverse DDT there.
Reverse DDT by Farrier.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Neck breaker. Oh, drop kick to the spine.
And Farrier very quick to get control back when she does. To come up with something now, but we've seen this before. Modified crossface.
It's a modified crossface by Farrier, and that's it, it's over. It is over as quickly as it begun with the first pin of the matchup in this Iron Man match. Wow, that came from nowhere. Farrier with that submission maneuver, and it's suddenly 1-0 to the champion. And Patterson knows it. Patterson knows she's got to move now. Super kick from nowhere by Patterson. Needs 2 to win. Oh,
clothesline
from hell. An absolute clothesline from hell by Riley Patterson, who has been engaged by dropping that pin to Farrier. Knows she needs 2 to win. Could this be just a step too far? We said it at the start of this match, Erwin. Patterson has yet to beat Farrier in her E.F.W. career.
And of course coming in a not so fresh state against a rested Farrier. Or relatively more rested at least.
From the middle rope, seemingly content to wait for Patterson to get back to her feet. I'm not quite sure how smart this of a tactic this is for Farrier. Of course, she does have that pin advantage, so she is in no rush.
It is tick down.
Patterson's responsibility now to get the pins. Farrier knows that. Patterson taking a little bit of time to rouse up these fans a little bit. I'm not sure how smart that is.
Oh yeah, again wasting some precious time in this Iron Man match.
Goes back to those clubs to the back though.
Oh yeah, the hulking up, they have worked.
Oh my God, what a powerbomb that was. Pulling her away from the ropes. This could be 1-1 right here. Patterson going for a pin. This could even them up. Taylor with the count. No! Count out after 2. That's a big kick out by the women's champion Farrier. I'm not sure if Patterson could believe it.
Well, no, Patterson needed to work just a little bit harder to get a pin. Oh, top rope, top hair, beautiful.
Absolutely phenomenal athleticism by Riley Patterson, but athleticism will not win her the championship. Pins will, and she needs 2. She has 7 minutes and 45 seconds to do it.
Riley Patterson still with the offense in her corner. Starts wearing down on the arm.
Look at that, what's armbar?
Just wrenching it.
Hell's Patterson trying to looking for that submission maneuver, I think. I'm not sure if she's worked enough on the arm of Farrier for that to be effective against the technician and standard of our women's champion. Patterson changing tactic, throwing her into the ropes, knowing that submission might not do it right now. High impact will.
Oh, what a hurricane run and the
my
speed.
Word, what a hurricane run. That's got to be it. Surely this is 1-1. No! Farrier still hanging on the longer this match continues. The longer Patterson can't get a pin, the harder it is it's going to be.
And I think even Patterson's wondering, what am I going to have to do to even these things up, you know.
Absolutely an amazing hurricane rounded by Riley Patterson. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever seen a hurricane rounder delivered so venomously. Farrier, fighting back though, showing incredible heart of her own. Already has that pin advantage. Oh, neckbreaker. If she gets another one now, this match could be over right here. Even with 6 minutes to go, I'm not sure if Riley Patterson could come back from 2-0 down.
Well, yeah, it's a big mountain to climb at that point. Going over, but a foot on the ropes.
Surely now that'll be rope break, yes, Taylor quite rightly breaking up the submission. That was nothing to do with ring awareness, that was pure luck. Farrier, however, she's feeling it in her bones, and Patterson is clearly dazed there. Oh God, guillotine on that rope again. Of course, right across the air pipe of Riley Patterson.
And again, at this point, Farrier can, to an extent, take her time and just pick her apart.
God, what a kick to the ribs of the valiant champion, challenger, Riley Patterson. Oh, what a night this has been. E.F.W. Destruction, live from the compound. We're back, baby.
Yeah, what a way to come back. Some absolutely incredible matches.
Fire again using this tactic of getting in that corner, getting that height advantage against Patterson and just waiting for Patterson to come to her. Clearly aware of a points advantage here. Knows that Patterson needs 2 and doesn't feel that she can do it in 4 minutes, but Patterson is not through yet. Needs a pin quickly. If she stands any chance, kick to the head. Patterson needs to keep on top of Farrier right now. Oh, drop kick. Big drop kick.
But a bit of time taken in between each move.
Oh my God, what a clothesline. That clothesline again. But Riley Patterson. Adding DDT following up. Still needs a pin. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
She's looking for something here.
Patterson there, I think, looking for the
powerbomb again.
Powerbomb again. Surely, yes, that's it. That is it. 1-0. If Farrier kicks out of this, she deserves to be champion. It is 1-0. Patterson needs one more to win. But if it stays like this, Farrier will retain. What a match!
3 minutes, just over 3 minutes still left in this. Oh.
I ran out of water, goddammit, and I can hardly speak.
Patterson is trying
One of you chimps get me some water, this is amazing. Oh, what a net breaker by Patterson. What a match this has been.
Riley circling. Farrier dodging that kick though. However, Riley staying on top of her.
Yeah, Riley trying to stay on top of the champion, but Farrier counters beautifully. And remember, Owen, if it stays this way, then that's all good news for Farrier. She wants to win this one though. She doesn't want to win on a technicality. She wants a definitive victory, and she might have it right there with that net breaker. What a net breaker! Absolutely phenomenal match between these two ladies here tonight.
Farrier taking some time to glow. Of course, she still has the advantage here.
The hottest women division in professional wrestling tonight has got a little bit hotter with these two ladies right here. Unquestionably a valiant effort by both ladies, whatever happens tonight. Farrier seemingly has the advantage, but she's gonna again too close to the ropes again. Taylor quite rightly breaks up the submission manoeuvre. Farrier there not showing particularly good ring awareness for the champion. Oh, Inseguri though, showing great athleticism. That could be enough. That could be enough, you know. Patterson could be out. She is. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 Farrier with 2 minutes remaining. I think Patterson definitely felt that shot to the head. Still almost lifeless. That kick to the head has definitely rattled Riley Patterson, there's no question about it. Trying to protect her head, and Farrier is sensing blood with those elbows to the head. Again letting go. I think the rope break there, Taylor telling Farrier to get off her. It might have just saved Patterson,
but not for long. Another
slap to the head. Well, Patterson now in a minute and 20 seconds needs 2 pins to win the Women's Championship. If Farrier gets this and this one's all but over, oh no, Patterson keeps her honest. But Patterson, with all the heart and resilience in the world, it's hurting here. She's barely moved since that kick to the head, Owen. She's barely moved a muscle.
No, definitely struggling now, and all that fight.
Gingerly getting up, all right hand. Patterson showing that heart. Showing that resilience again. Farrier counters again. Beautiful counter. Backdrop by the champion.
Showing why she is the champion.
What a backdrop. What a crucial backdrop by Farrier. Patterson in trouble again.
She's tried, but I don't think she's going to get it.
Not this time. There'll be another fight. There'll be another day for Riley Patterson. There's no doubt in my mind that one day she will be champion. But today, I think it could be fair to say that Farrier... Oh, wait a minute. Patterson still isn't done.
Well, there's still time.
They're still fighting the dog.
She's got to be fast, though.
Come on, Riley. Why the hell not?
Locking in that arm submission once again.
She's beat Dixon with this very manoeuvre, but we're going to run out of time. She's not going to get a consolation pin. Even if she had got that submission there, Farrier still would have retained, because it would have evened it out to 2-2 Farrier retains the women's title. An impressive victory there against Riley Patterson, still reigning supreme here in the women's division in E.F.W.
Well, yeah, and we're going to get to our main event in just a second, but first we're going to take a short break. We will be back very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us there in our quick commercial break, and we are back with our main event after a staggering Ironman match. A tremendous effort by Riley Patterson there.
Oh, absolutely incredible try, but again, Farrier proving why she has that championship.
Absolutely, I mean, those mind games that Farrier plays are often underrated, but they clearly work. And you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. But well, what could be said about, well, this match and this main event?
Well, sneaking, I think, is a key word to it.
Yeah, I mean, Crazy Hammer, 5'7", 249 pounds from Tokyo, Japan. The man who indeed did get over right here in the E.F.W. A firm fan favourite now with the E.F.W. faithful. Him and Snake, my God, their rivalry has well and truly been reignited, Owen.
Oh yeah, and that's the only reason that Snake has managed to find himself in this match.
Oh, I mean, incredible couple of matches. I mean, just to fill in the fans, Snake has made Crazy Hammer submit, and Crazy Hammer has laid Snake out for the count of 10. They are one match apiece in what has been absolutely brutal rivalry between two icons of the business. Crazy Hammer awaits his nemesis.
Yeah, as you say, some absolutely phenomenal matches between these two over the past few weeks. As this thing has finally heated back up. I mean, we've heard the tales of the legend of it happening in Japan, and now it's got brewing over once again here in E.F.W. in Liverpool.
I was honoured to see the very first match that Snake and Crazy Hammer ever had 15 years ago, and it was an absolute bloodfest, ladies and gentlemen. It was a 20-minute bloodfest, and ever since then, those two men, quite frankly, have hated each other's guts. Snake, a former champion, as is Crazy Hammer, 7 times I might add, 6'1", 250 pounds, from District 13, Brooklyn, New York. Snake, as tough as they come, the leader of Magnum Opus, well, the manager at least of Magnum Opus, and very clearly a lot more active than we originally thought.
Well, yeah, we thought him to be long retired. However, it seems since he's come back, he's wrestled in both NEW and EFW.
A very unique contract for this man Snake, who clearly has some influence, it has to be said, in one way or the other. I mean, we can't really speculate because we just don't know, but it's pretty clear that the normal rules don't seem to apply to this guy.
Well, no, and now he looks to become the EFW champion.
I mean, another championship reign. I mean, at this stage of his career, I mean, what a victory it would be for Snake against Crazy Hammer and this man, the undefeated heavyweight champion of EFW, the Reaper, from the very pits of hell himself, standing in at 5'9" and 257 pounds. This absolute thug of a man who still stands undefeated. It has to be said. I mean, Isaac Thompson came close. Snake maybe came close. Crazy Hammer,
well, no one's done it.
Came close, but no one has actually done it.
That's the big thing. He's had handicap match thrown at him. He's had triple threats. He's had ladder matches. I mean, what is it gonna take?
Well, tonight it takes two of the most experienced wrestlers. Well, I think they are. In fairness, they the two most experienced wrestlers on the EFW's roster, Crazy Hammer and Snake, against the EFW's own twisted creation, the Reaper. God knows where we found this guy.
Well, the pits of hell, clearly.
God knows who found this guy.
Well, yeah, I would like to see who managed to snag this one, because it's almost a question of, does he just get his own championship? Because clearly no one's taking that one from him anytime soon.
Well, you know, I think under normal circumstances, this is the kind of guy that Snake would be all over for Magnum Opus, but not tonight. Tonight, it's a different kind of business.
Well, yeah, opposition this time.
I'm sure Snake would always prefer to talk than to fight.
And
Crazy Hammer just doesn't care either way. He just wants a fight.
Well, that's it. Crazy Hammer always looking for a fight, even when he's not in a ring.
I once seen him suplex a man through a buffet table for cutting in line. I swear to God, it happened. Crazy Hammer looks at that title, knows what it could mean to his career. Snakes looks at that title and sees revival. The Reaper looks at that title and sees undefeated survival.
And the cell goes down.
Not the first time the Reaper has been in the Hell in a Cell, but the Snake and Crazy Hammer are no stranger to these conditions themselves. Bulldog for Snake early on by the champion. Oh my God!
Crazy Hammer catching him there.
Well, it's really early on. No. Kick out. Crazy Hammer and Snake kind of looking at each other there and going right back where they left off.
Yeah, I was thinking for a moment
suplex.
We might have seen a very temporary alliance.
For a brief moment I thought the same, and Crazy Hammer dispelled that theory rather sharply with a vicious German suplex. And now the Reaper is going against this guy, the former 7-time world champion, throwing him over the top rope. Crazy Hammer, a 5-time champion in his own right. In a Geth tournament more, of course.
The question remains, how do you stop someone that just returns time and time again? Like the Reaper, I mean, these kind of attacks.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, Snake and Crazy Hammer are about as good as it gets in the E.F.W, and if either of these guys can't beat the Reaper, then perhaps his time has come for the Reaper to ply his trade in the NEW.
Well, that's it. I mean, I watch him and I think, how would I even defeat him?
Well, that's a bold thing to say, I think, from any competitor. Oh my God, that vicious streak by the Reaper, just sweeping the legs of Snake, whose head connects with that ring apron, and then goes back to the attack of Crazy Hammer. The Reaper here with sound tactics, keeping on top of both men early on in this matchup.
Yeah, very wise manoeuvre. He's going to almost have eyes in the back of his head.
Of course, the Reaper does have, well, there's no real delicate way to put this. He has the age advantage. He's a lot younger than both Crazy Hammer and Snake. And they all do say there is no substitute over experience, but eventually that stamina is going to have a part to play. Crazy Hammer dispelling any chance of an alliance whatsoever by ramming the head of Snake into that ring apron. Snake, I think, tried once again to reason with Crazy Hammer and got
all of that, that's for sure.
He got another head to the ring post for his trouble. I think this could be the easiest title defense that the Reaper ever has.
Well,
all he has to do is just stand in the corner and watch those two guys beat the holy hell out of each other.
However, Snake now focusing on the champion. And there must be some heavy hands, because look at Snake, he's just stood up.
wait, I think the veteran could have been playing possum there, because he seemed to be full of life just then.
Not anymore.
Definitely not playing possum anymore. My God, on the right hand. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Fighting back.
Wait a second.
There's still some fight in that dog. Knee to the gut. I thought for a second there he was throwing into Crazy Hammer, but Crazy Hammer didn't seem quite prepared for that moment of solidarity between Snake and Hammer. God, those guys just cannot get on. My God, what a dominator. You reap what you sow indeed.
Oh yeah, Crazy Hammer's absolutely out of it.
Snake was still up. Snap suplex, might not be after that. Well, both these veterans have given this young man something to think about tonight, there's no question about that, but the Reaper... wait a minute.
Finding that sledgehammer that's been used so much already tonight.
God, a shot, 2 shots, 3 shots.
Snake is still outstanding.
It's 5 shots.
Just trying to take everything
Oh, the knee.
that the Reaper throws at him.
Just trying to absorb the pain and fighting back to the champion. The veteran using every instinct that he has. Every trick in the book to tire out the Reaper. Oh.
And Crazy Hammer perhaps wasting time himself as Snake goes right back to his nemesis.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just for a split second you think these two guys might be on the same page. And then you realise how ridiculous that actually is.
Well, yeah, and then they make the foolish mistake of forgetting about that man. The Reaper.
Snake didn't prolong. What a counter though by the Reaper. Snake trying to go for a DDT there. Oh!
What a manoeuvre. Huge follow-away slam.
Massive follow-away slam by the Reaper. And now it's Snake's turn to receive that dominator. You reap what you sow. This could be all. Is he about to pin a 7-time world champion? He is. The Reaper got him down. The Reaper retains.
God, once again, I mean, I know those two were focused on anything but the Reaper, but he did get his fair few stickings in that match, and still walks out with that championship around his waist.
I think the Reaper played his part in that match perfectly. He let Snake and Crazy Hammer beat each other up at the appropriate times, and when he was ready, he struck well. That was a great tactical decision by the Reaper, who has took full advantage of this situation, quite rightly, in my opinion, and has retained the E.F.W. Heavyweight Championship. The question is now, Erwin, who's going to beat this guy?
Well, that's always been the question since he got hold of that belt. He has yet to let it go. He is our first and only E.F.W. champion.
I think he might be the only guy in the E.F.W. undefeated still, but my God, what a night of destruction. The Reaper reigns supreme. We hope you've enjoyed it. Good night.